What's up YouTube, this is Collect Pokemon and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about Fusion Arts. But before we go into it, remember to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and follow us on Patreon, as well as the membership program if you want mystery package sent to you every single month. So let's get into it. Fusion Art is a set that is set to be released on September 24th, which is today, in Japan. And this S8 set features a iconic Mew card, the Mew V and Mew V Max. And let's just talk about it. I mean, do I think this is a good set? In general, I would say no. I wouldn't say it's a good set because of the current price it is at. Now, I was allocated with 6 boxes, similar to what I got for the Rayquaza set, and I didn't actually go out to acquire any more boxes. And the reason being is that even at distribution price, the price of this box was already 116% more than what price used to be. So what I'm looking at is that, it's doubled. It's doubled the distribution price. And compared to the Rayquaza set was only 40% more than the original distribution price. So I think that, to this point is that this set is hyped to a point that it's just no longer worth it. And so that's why you ask me, hey, Collect Pokemon, why is there no breaks? Why are you not opening more of these Japanese cards? Why are you not talking about many of these Japanese cards? It's because to be very honest, I just don't understand the market at this point. And the second part is that I don't want you guys to spend money on things that I don't even believe it's worth it. Okay? So, I mean, I'm not trying to be a saint here, but it's seriously, like, I would not open these cards. And I'm not going to open any boxes because I just feel like it's totally ridiculous. I would include these in my Patreon packages, but I would definitely not just open it on live video because I think it's expensive, it's not worth it. And yeah, the price has doubled, but the pull rate didn't change. And if the pull rate didn't change, but the price has doubled, why not I just buy a English booster box? Because, I mean, look at these. These are $120 to $130 US on eBay. And, when Evolving Skies was released, it was also $120, $130. I know it's gone up to around $80, $190, $200 now because I told you it was underpriced and no one listened. But seriously, if I was to buy this for $120, I would buy 2 Evolving Skies English booster box any day, anytime soon. Because a lot of the mentality that shifted into the Japanese set was the investability. A lot of people liked the Japanese set because of its pull rate, because of how it was more guaranteed. The sets were more precise, they were smaller, but you can actually target specific cards you actually want. And the print quality is better, kind of thing. But these kind of things have all changed. The value that people used to see in Japanese cards is changing simply because the price of these booster boxes are going up significantly. And it's to a point where there is this kind of bidding war at the distribution level, where everyone thinks that there is money to be made, and because there is money to be made, they're like, oh, okay, I'll pay double the distribution price, 3 times the distribution price. And I think that that's what is happening. That's why it's very difficult for us or for any traditional distributors to get cards from Japan. Because everyone is trying to dig to the source. Everyone from US to UK to Canada to Australia to New Zealand to, I don't know, South Africa. Everyone is trying to get more of these booster boxes from a friend of a friend who knows a shop, who knows this guy of a guy. And they're paying more and more and more and more. And it's kind of like the Canadian housing market right now, where you go in with an offer and say that, okay, I'm gonna pay 20% more than the sales price, and then the other guy bid 30%, 40%, and then you can never buy a house. Yeah. So that's what I believe is actually happening, and because of this, it's making getting these products much more and more difficult, and it's actually giving the distributor a much higher incentive to kind of wait and see. That's why we're not seeing pre-orders as early as before, because simply people are just saying, we're just gonna wait. If they can't get it, they're gonna increase the price. When they increase the bidding price, I can make more money. That kind of mentality. Now, what about the future investment? A lot of people think that, hey, I could flip this, or hey, I could hold on to it, and it's going to be like Dream League, it's going to be like Tag Team All-Star, it's going to be like Shining Star V, it's going to be so good. Well, here's the thing. Dream League was originally sold for around 50 US dollar. It's gone up to $220. Tag Team All Star originally sold at $50, $60, gone up to 300 US dollar. Yes, that's 3.4 times or 5 times the difference. Instantly you make money. That's good. You double, triple, quadruple, 5 times your money. But here's the thing. If you're buying this box at 120, even if it goes to 220, even if it goes to 240, yeah, you've doubled the money. How long would that take? And you're holding on to a lot of cash. It affects the cash flow. And sometimes, because it affects your cash flow, you have to dump things prematurely, or you have to dump things at a much lower than market price. And with these kind of uncertainty, I just feel like the risk of holding on to a lot of these boxes is gonna only increase. So that's why I think it is really not worth it. And I really would not recommend doing breaks for this box, because I simply just feel like it's expensive. Chances are you're not going to get what you want. You won't be happy. Sometimes we're happy because, hey, for a very small amount of money, we get something we want. And even if we don't get something we want, it's not that big of a deal. But if you're spending $100, $500, trying to gamble that card, it becomes a gamble instead of just something fun, something that makes you happy, something that makes you excited. It becomes more like, I'm nerve-wracking, I'm gambling. If it was like that case, you might as well go to Las Vegas or just gamble. So or you might be able to just simply buy a base pack, heavy pack, and hopefully you get a Charizard or something like that. It really just takes out that fun in opening these booster packs or booster boxes. Yeah. Well, for the future, what is going to happen? I believe that if we do not see any monetary gain, or people see that the investment opportunity in Japanese sets are decreasing, and the profit margin for English set is increasing, they're going to shift back into the English market. What I believe is that we're going to see more shortages of cards in the English set when this happens, and whether this, where's the turning point is in December, where the 100 theme deck is going to be released in Japan. By then, I think Japan Pokemon Center or Pokemon Japan will be able to gauge the demand or the actual demand of Pokemon cards, and they would adjust their printing strategies in the upcoming year. But I think before that, I think we're going to still see quite hyped up Japanese sets. The 25th anniversary Japanese set is pretty much, you have to buy it in the second market. There's just no way you can actually buy it at distribution. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Most likely in the future video, I will make one talking about the Fusion Strike, the English version of Fusion Arts, and how I think that this might be a dud set. And I would most likely make another video reviewing about Evolving Skies, and the concept of waves have changed. How when Pokemon Company says they're printing in wave, it's just a way to, calm us down, and the reprints or the wave never really show up. So we're going to talk about those, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace, this is Collect Pokemon. Bye-bye.